kidding me?
What's up? Good evening. It's Tuesday, you know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on YouTube, I'm John. That's Mark. Nick Freeze.
What it do?
We're live on YouTube. Subscribe to Townhouse Media. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Let everybody know that the number one sports podcast in the world is on. Share it on your Facebook, your Instagram story, your Twitter timeline, all that. Make sure you follow us on social media at Sports For You Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Is his first name she good at?
What the world? I have no idea. And of course, you can follow us individually on social media. Follow me at jwatson0984 on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram at Hi I'm Mark and Hi I'm Mark1 on Twitter.
Is that Obi's brother? I think so.
Might be. He look like him.
Low key, huh?
Yeah. His first name was she good at.
Follow Mark at Hi I'm Mark on Instagram, Hi I'm Mark1 on Twitter. This guy, man.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And follow Nick on Instagram at Nick_Freeze and then 99Gorilla on Twitter and Instagram.
With extreme caution.
Lots to get into. We apologize for the delay. Technical difficulties, but we here, so we're gonna just go ahead and get started. We are in, beating around the bush. We know. Okay, bad choice of words. We know what the top story in the world is right now. It's beyond sports now. It's sports related, but this became a national story. We all were expecting last night to watch probably the game of the night. We obviously yesterday we saw the Rose Bowl. We saw the Cotton Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Some of us watched
Shout out to Penn State.
Some of us like Trail watched the Citrus Bowl. But we was all getting ready for the big Monday night showdown between Mark's Buffalo Bills and the reigning AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. It was 7-3 after but the game took a turn for the worst, and just our nightmares that we just don't ever want to imagine came full motion. Demar Hamlin, who's a safety, second-year player out of Pitt, 6th-round pick, made a tackle on T. Higgins, routine tackle, got up. Yeah, we know, Josh. Technical difficulties. But unfortunately, he collapsed immediately afterwards. It had to be resuscitated on the field. They had to apply CPR. And you just knew, just watching the reactions of the players' faces, this was different. What up, Kenzie?
What up, Kenzie?
This was not the same. This was not like Tua situation. What up, DJ Trunks?
What up, Trunks?
Yo.
What it do?
This wasn't like Tua with his concussion or Ryan Shazier who had lost feeling in his legs, or obviously the Antonio Brown play with Vontaze Burfict.
That was
This was something very, very different, and he had to be taken to University of Cincinnati Medical Center, the number one trauma center in Cincinnati. He was listed last night in critical condition. The latest update coming from his uncle is that he's now only requiring 50% oxygen. Last night he needed 100% oxygen.
That's progress.
And he had to be resuscitated twice, obviously once on the field and then when they arrived to emergency. And obviously the game was postponed and will cancel. The game was canceled. Because the game went out.
No. At that time, it was just postponed.
Yeah. So we first saw this isn't about football now. This is about this 24-year-old man's life.
24 years old.
24 years old. You go to college. You fulfill your dream getting drafted in the National Football League. you're starting because obviously the Bills are having injuries, obviously losing Micah Hyde for the season, and he's been
playing very well for y'all too. Very, very well.
And then this happens. So we want to first send prayers out to his family who traveled from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area to be able to see him in person.
Oh, that's horrible.
Obviously, the Buffalo Bills and the entire organization. But we want to ask you all just if you have a prayer, call Demar Hamlin's name. Oh, I want to say Demar Hamlin. I'm thinking about the guy who used to play for the Raiders. But
he still plays for us.
Yeah. Call his name in prayer. Real quick, cut the beat, Nick Freeze. I want to do something different. And I want us just all right now to take a moment of silence for Demar right now and his family. Amen. So now let's talk about everything we saw that transpired. I'm going to start with our resident member of Bills Mafia. All right, Mark, I'm going to give you the floor. Because obviously this is close enough. This is home all of us be as fans just seeing just the unthinkable. But as our resident Bills fan, your reaction to everything you saw last night.
It's just totally unfortunate, man. And it's
Shout out
not,
to Mo.
it's not nothing
What
that
up,
you
Mo?
can point to and say, this is what happened. It's not like it was like a bad hit or a dirty play. What they saying is it's like a freak accident. Like he got hit in the wrong spot at the right time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Insane. It's like those one in a billion chances, and that's
Yeah. I mean, so at this point, no matter who you're a fan of, the number one concern is this young man's health.
Facts.
Yeah, he has been playing well for us, but none of that even matters right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it during the game. I said, if we got a forfeit, stop this. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way they should go back out there and play. Like I said, man, it's just unfortunate. It's sad to see the Bills players faces, how they was crying. You can see like the fear in the coach's eyes. You could it's just crazy watching all that. I was watching it and I was trying to turn it off, but I couldn't.
right.
It's just something like what I'm saying that I've never seen before.
Never.
No, never.
They said it happened in '71 in the Bears-Lions game.
Yeah.
But obviously none of us were born at that time. That was before the modern era, really.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it's crazy because when all that was going on, when they were still giving them CPR, Justin said in the chat that it's something that happened, and that's the best place for it to happen.
It was, and I'm saying they still don't know, Kenzie, if he's had any, any previous like heart issues or any what would have triggered this to happen.
Yeah.
Continue, Mark.
Yeah, that's literally the best place for him to happen because just imagine if it was on Wednesday and he was at home with his family, would nobody been there to give him CPR? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, right?
So that's the bright side of it all, but it's still unfortunate, unfortunate thing, and it's dope how. And I said last night, the Bills players did what they did, how they circled him when he was getting CPR, so couldn't nobody see him.
Right.
But even the Bengals fans, the coaching staff, and the players, it was like, that's a class organization like that, man.
Nick, I'll give you the floor now.
I was out during the game, and I really didn't get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to watch because what I was going to do was I was going to watch it at the second half, but I got a notification that said that he had passed out on the field, and I'm like, what? What happened? So what later on, I was able to go look back at it and see exactly what happened. And at first, my first thing was when I first saw was, maybe he got it looked like a bad concussion or something. But really seeing what really happened, it was crazy because it was like he got up and he just fell, and that was scary. Like no lie, that was scary. When I seen it, I was like, oh my goodness. And I loved how, like you said, Mark, how all the players and everybody like instantly like this is more than football moment. This is a human being moment, and it's really unfortunate, especially considering he had family and everything there, and I would hate to go somewhere, try to watch one of my family members play, at the very much get like at the very least get injured, but for something like that to happen, like life threatening like that on the field, I can only imagine what his family was going through, and like you said earlier, sends prayers out to him, his family, at the end of the day, he's somebody, I don't know if he has kids or not.
No.
Okay, well, he's somebody's son. That's somebody's either brother, everything, cousin, uncle. It's an unfortunate situation, and the Bengals, like you said, they showed a lot of class and their fans throughout everything. All the prayers and everything that they did for him, and I think they gathered in front of the hospital and did something for him over there. That was really dope. That showed, that's one of those moments where you really see the good in people. And I hate that moments like this have to force people to be like that, because it should be like that more often.
100% agree.
But it's just unfortunate. I hate seeing, especially somebody that young. I hate to see anybody, especially somebody that young. And he accomplished a lot. He did a lot outside. Shout out to Vince.
Shout out to Vince.
Shout out to Dolly.
Shout out to Dolly. Beto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I hate what happened to him, man. But like Mark said, if the best place for that to happen was at that time,
That's insane.
If you want to have something unfortunate like that happen to you, let it be in a situation where you could be helped immediately, and that's exactly what happened. Because it seemed like that medical staff ran out there before he hit the ground. They was over there immediately.
As soon as he fell back down, the Bills players called over, and the Bengals players over.
Everybody called. It was ridiculous, and especially seeing the way he hit his head on the ground too when he went. That's another thing I didn't like. I'm like, oh my goodness. But there's moments that you got to realize that these guys are more than just athletes or millionaires, as people always say. They are people. And I just hope he pulls through this, man. I hate seeing this.
Now I know I'm seeing in the comments, and I'm already seeing people are asking about the whole 5-minute thing and this and that. I don't want to really get too much into it because it all depends who you believe. You either believe NFL or you believe ESPN, and both of them track records aren't always the best. Just call it what it is. ESPN saying that Troy Vincent went on ESPN radio or Sirius. I don't remember where he was at this morning, and he said that wasn't true. He was the one doing them communicating with the commissioner, and he's the vice president of football operations, and he's a former player. ESPN saying they're standing by their story that they was told that they was in talks with the league office and officials about it was 5 minutes. So really, it all depends who you believe. Both of them have never have the best track records of capping. I lean towards me personally. I personally, before I heard Troy Vincent, I was more like Mark. I believed it was more so. I believe more so ESPN. But me personally, following Troy Vincent's track record as a player, working in the union, now working for the league, I believed him because I don't think he's not that dude who's going to sell his soul for the NFL. That's my personal opinion. We've all differ, but it all depends who you believe. You either believe in ESPN or you believe in the NFL. The thing was, but the bottom line is this: someone had a common sense, whether it was the league, where it was Sean McDermott, Zach Taylor, the officials. I don't care. I'm leaning more so with the coaches because I'm going by what I'm seeing. Lisa Salters, who was, oh my God, Lisa Salters is a legend. She was basically giving a play-by-play of what was going on outside the locker rooms. Sean McDermott was on the phone. Then the phone, I think, was handed to Zach Taylor. You saw them embrace. She seen Stephon Diggs basically come out. Already took his uniform off. Basically went and took a shower, hugged some Went and met with some of the players from the Bengals, and it was like, basically like, F this, I'm on my way to the hospital.
Yeah, and he's most definitely one of those type of players.
And then the story shows from Coley Harvey, who's one of ESPN's investigative reporters, they wouldn't even, at first the cops or security wouldn't even let Stephon Diggs in there, and then they had to explain to him like, no, this is Stephon Diggs. He's one of his teammates.
Exactly.
And now some players did stay, some players went back. I know, but here was a question I want to ask you guys, and I'm obviously been looking at the commentary all day. I heard Scott Pioli this morning on Good Morning Football. The former longtime Patriots GM. He was a GM of the Chiefs. He didn't deal with nothing like this, but he dealt with something that had trauma. I don't know if y'all remember the story of Javon Belcher, Chiefs linebacker who committed a murder, who committed,
in the parking lot, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
in front of Andy Reid and all them, right?
Yeah, well, at that time, Romeo Cornell was the coach.
Romeo Cornell, that's what it was.
He killed his kid's mom and himself, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
And they asked him, who does Sean, the leader, obviously all the players are going to turn to Sean McDermott. They're going to turn to Brandon Beane. What kind of shot was that?
Even if he made it, it was a 2-pointer.
And they asked the question, like, he said it, he made a statement, leadership is tough.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because obviously they witnessed this dude basically shoot himself in broad daylight, take his own life in broad daylight. And the question was asked to him, where do Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane go? Because everyone is going to go to them for help. But who goes and helps them?
Sports PSP, what up?
He's gonna tap in with us next week, by the way.
Sports PSP,
Sports PSP. Good,
he's gonna tap in with us next week for sure. As we get ready for the playoffs. I felt today it was just the home team need to take care of this business right now, especially all three of us are fathers. And I just think about his mom.
Yeah.
Has to sit by her son's bed. Drove all the way up the pit to see her son play. And now she's at his bedside watching him fight for his life.
Yeah, man, that's really unfortunate, man.
Nobody deserves nothing like that. I only want to imagine what's going through her head at this point. At this point, like if I was in that situation, all you can do is, you gotta keep your faith going. You have to keep your mind in the mode of it's going to get better, no matter how off the wall, how crazy it looks.
No, Beto, he wasn't with the Pats during the Aaron Hernandez. Pioli wasn't there during the Aaron Hernandez.
No, he wasn't there during that time. But best thing you do is, try to rally your family members around, and you gotta have a support system,
right?
And the people that's gonna help, when you the far as like you said, to help the coaches, in my opinion, can also be the same people that they're helping. Sometimes you help the person who helps you. His family can help him because at the end of the day, no matter what goes on up over there within this facility, on the walls of the facility, he got to go home at night.
That's right.
So his family has to still help him grieve through everything. So it's a rough situation, man. I wouldn't wish this upon nobody. It's an unfortunate situation.
So, shout out to Leonard Buchanan. He said, "I remember watching Loyola Marymount when that happened to Hank Gathers."
I've been bringing that. I've mentioned that I've mentioned that example at least 3 times in the last 24 hours, Leonard. And I watched that. Just remember watching in that 30 for 30, and the way he first. And the thing with Hank Gathers was, I don't want to say we saw it coming, but we had the warning signs because that was not the first time he had passed out. He had passed out the game before, and then that's when they realized he had an irregular heartbeat. We did not see this at all with Demar. At all. We just saw this dude make a routine tackle on T. Higgins, and then he just fell. And I want to also mention, we need to pray for T. Higgins too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I saw the pictures of his mom had to come to the locker room and console him and walk out with him. Yeah. He feels like crap right now because he thinks, what if this guy doesn't make it and I'm part of the reason? I'm going to have to deal with it. They're going to be attached for the rest for the rest of their lives, good for good or bad. And y'all, and we need to lift him up in prayer as well because for his mental psyche.
Yeah, because he did nothing wrong at all. All he did was just make a routine football play. Mm-hmm. A play that we've all seen happen numerous. Josh Jacobs does this play at least 10 times a game.
Yep.
And so it's just like you said, it's a freak accident. People have to remember that. There's no blame in this. And I'm gonna talk about that later when it comes to people saying that there's blame going on. There's no blame for this. This is nobody could predict anything like this happening. Nobody. Shout out to Candace.
Yes, it is heartbreaking. It is, DJ. It's a lot of weight to carry, man. But look, we want to discuss it because obviously we have a responsibility as a podcast and as a sports podcast to discuss this. Not just on the sports realm, but on the personal realm, because all three of us are fathers.
Exactly.
We're all sons. Oh my
goodness!
If he would have made that, Giannis, like really, as sons,
yeah,
we all got mothers who don't want to see us, don't want to bury us.
And on top of that, we play sports.
Yeah,
that could have been any one of us.
Yeah, for real.
That could have been you in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
On a basketball court. It could have been anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just an unfortunate thing. Like I said, it's not like a football injury. It's not like it was a bad hit or it was like you said, a routine play. And it just, right place, wrong time.
Yep. That happened to my quarterback. We had my senior year. Jason, he played safety his junior year and he made a tackle. And, it was something similar. It was like he had his head down and he had to get they had to call the ambulance for him because I think his something happened with his neck, and he was in a neck brace for like the next 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So anything like that can happen. And it's and watching that situation, I was at that game. That was scary because he was just on the field and he couldn't move, and they had to call the ambulance. The ambulance picked him up. He gave the thumbs up. He was all right, but after that, it was the game wasn't the same. You worried about your teammate. Your friend at that point. You're not worried about football. Sports is irrelevant at that point. Yeah. Who cares who wins this game? You can have it. Mm-hmm. You can have it. If you want the game that bad, you can have it.
And that's where the question is asked: what is next with the league, and what do they do next? They said obviously they're not going to reschedule the game, which was the right decision.
Yeah.
The question is what happens. Do they play Sunday, which is the final week of the season? Because you look at the calendar, we got week 18 Sunday. Thursday night football is over. So you got Monday night football is over. That was the last Monday night football game of the season.
Mm-hmm. Look how we end that.
It's crazy. So you got all the games on Sunday. They already released the schedule. The Sunday nighter is Packers Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Then next Saturday starts wild card week, super wild card weekend. You got games on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. Well, Ryan Clark went through, Candace. He had sickle cell. When he was playing with the Steelers, they had a game up in Denver. I remember this game.
Every time he played Denver, he couldn't play.
He played there the first, and then he lost his spleen. He had to put him in the hospital, and they thought they were going to lose him. And he tried to petition to play. His wife, he got his wife. They got medical officials, experts to do this meeting with Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin said 5 minutes. He shut the meeting down. Was like, shut up. If you were my son, I wouldn't want you to play.
And that's a leader of men right there.
And that's what I saw last night with Zach Taylor and what I saw with Sean McDermott. Leaders of men. I keep telling people all the time, I don't want a head coach. When it comes to the next Broncos coach, we're going to talk about that, about a certain college coach who's been linked to to my team. I want a leader of men. Don't just look at me as a player. Don't look at me as someone that's going to win you games. Look at me as someone as family. Those are leaders of men. With Sean McDermott, learned that from Andy Reid. Zach Taylor, he learned that from Sean McVay. I'm not dissing Mike McDaniel. I'm not dissing Kyle Shanahan's way of doing things. My God, Giannis has 53.
Career high.
And we're going to get into another career high that happened last night. We definitely got to talk about that. But I looked at the difference between how your coach and Zach handled that and how Mike McDaniel handled Tua.
Not a leader of men.
That's a good coach. It's not a leader of men. Because I seen the pain in Sean McDermott's face. I seen the pain in Zach Taylor's face. I'm not even on this player. That's not even his player. I seen the pain in Joe Burrow's face. I mean, double nickel. But we wanted to just talk about that. And just, if y'all, we wanted to be a safe space for y'all. If y'all had anything y'all wanted to vent about the situation, we was here for y'all. But we're not done because we got to talk, because this might get a little calling out names right now. Sports PSP, I see you. I really don't like giving this dude platform, clout on this platform. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let them two handle it. I'm going to let them two handle it because they're going to.
Y'all going to just find me.
Pretty much. Skip Bayless. I said this about Brett Favre when it came to the whole stealing from the welfare. They building a special place in hell for you, player. I don't care that you was a kid when JFK got assassinated. I don't care. All you had to do was say
nothing.
Exactly. Herm Edwards says this all the time. Don't press send. And you pressed it, player. So I'm going to send you to the Wolves. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Nick.
I just got one thing to say.
Say it.
Fuck Skip Bayless.
Nick?
I'll pay the fine later.
Sorry, FCC.
I'll pay the fine for you, brother.
Bill me.
Yeah, pretty much. Put it on the tab. Who cares? Let me tell you something. For years I've seen Skip Bayless, be out of pocket with no repercussions.
None.
And the only repercussions I've seen are when people are actually on his show. Like, he doesn't get repercussions from the networks, from anything, even from people. He doesn't get the repercussions that he's from some of these crazy stance that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the disrespectful things he said about people.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly feel like at this point, get his ass the fuck off the screen.
And me and Sports PSP had a little talk about this today. The thing is, that whole apology. Well, yeah, he works for Fox, Drea. Shout out. What up, Drea? What he did today was as far as Fox is gonna do, bro.
Shout out to Drea.
Shout out to Drea.
That's the farthest that he's gonna. That's the farthest punishment Fox gonna get him. Because Fox called, and they said he needs to clarify what he said, and that's all what it was.
No,
and that's all he did. He didn't really didn't clarify nothing because I watched because I wanted to see what BS he was gonna throw out on First Take, which he pretty much did. Yeah. He pretty much doubled down on stupid.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what he did.
Duke said what he said.
Hey, what's up, Drea? He represents the worst part of sports media. He is the worst part of sports media, DJ. Ain't no work represent. He is. Hey, here comes Josh. Boo rag Drea. Oh Lord.
That man made me delete my whole hate list.
And like Nick said, look, and me and Sports PSP, we just ran down his track record where it was talking about Dak's mental health, fat shaming Mike McCarthy, where even basically telling Jenny, basically shutting down Jenny Taft, and now she's not on the show, and they got the other Jen there hosting. Where it was obviously basically telling Jamel Hill, yeah, I made you. You ain't.
Just off the simple, the outrageous stuff he says about LeBron should be enough. Like, it's like everything he says about like people, it seems like it's personal.
It is,
And the thing is, like, Skip Bayless grew up in an era that is very different. People that are of that age are a different breed of people. And I'm talking about the less melanated people.
Dre said Skip DM'd me one year, and I was so excited. I loved him back in the day.
Yeah, that's before we knew he was a piece of shit. But at a certain point, what a beefing. At a certain point, dog, you gotta realize that they were people.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Bucks win 123-113. Giannis with a double nickel Giannis.
And that those tweets that he said, dog, were just absolutely just terrible.
You talked about Bronny. Come on, man.
Exactly.
You say one word about my kid, you might not even make it to tomorrow. You might not even make it through the end of the night. That's one thing. You keep my kid's name out your mouth.
For sure.
I give LeBron credit. I give most of these dudes credit. They don't give him the time or day. The only person that did was Richard Sherman.
Shout out to Richard Sherman for doing
Richard Sherman told him, I'm better than life than you. That's why it's personal with him. Why he thinks Revis is better than Richard Sherman. But when that whole Richard Sherman, Darrell Revis beef was going on, he's like, I side with Darrell Revis, bro. Darrell Revis don't side with you, dude. By the way, they was going to announce the finalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame, but in respect to the family of Demar Hamlin, they're going to announce it tomorrow. So we'll talk about that on Friday.
Shout out to them.
What up, Lisa? And we'll definitely make our predictions who we think will get the gold jackets in this summer in Canton. But Skip Bayless, go to hell.
Pretty much.
Go to hell.
And I hope Shannon lead the show. Or at least he keep the show and they get Skip out of here.
By the way, shout out to Shannon. I don't know if y'all watched the latest episode of the Club Shay Shay podcast. He had Walker Flock on there.
Yep.
And I sent the clip that has been going viral.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously talking about we had all these deaths we had in hip hop where it was Young Dolph, Takeoff, obviously PNB Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said something. When God blesses you, you got to change. And I'm gonna say this: God has blessed Skip Bayless, but he ain't changed. This is probably it's been the same dude where he was writing for the LA Times, Dallas Morning News, where it was cold pizza, Hope filling in for Jim Rome, you name it, he did it.
Well, the reason why is because he makes stupid, controversial takes, and controversy sells.
It sounds like Tim Tebow's first round quarterback.
Well,
my
idiot of a head coach agreed with that.
Yeah, that was my head coach at the time too. That was my head coach at the time.
He just like to be a contrarian, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a stupid contrarian. But enough of him. But yeah, we just want to let you know, Skip Bayless, you're full of you know what, dog. F you, go to hell, and just get off our platform. All right, let's get into some real sports. Like I said, y'all want to still talk about DeMar, we're here for you. But we also here to, get y'all mind off this. And we just, again, say a prayer for him, say a prayer for his family, say a prayer for T. Higgins, say a prayer for T. Higgins' family.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk some sports because obviously there's a lot of things to talk about in sports, and we want to help you guys, get your mind off this, and we will keep you updated if there are any news breaks during the show. All right. We just watched Giannis go for a double nickel. But last night in the land, you ever heard what arachnophobia is?
Yep, fear of spiders.
I think that's what the Chicago Bulls had when they against Donovan Mitchell last night. Donovan Mitchell. Whoa. Is Beto dissing Married with Children?
He said that Married with Children was elite. Wait.
Josh said Married with Children was elite television. It was. Shout out to Al. And
wait. What's wrong with Married with Children?
He said that's why he's at Fox. We talking about the Married with Children network.
Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, it was the same thing with Kobe to 81. They was down to Toronto.
No.
There
was a play in that game.
There was a play in that game that they for sure lost.
They didn't guard the shooter.
No, it was a penalty. It was a lane violation.
Oh, when he shot the free throw.
It should have been a lane violation.
Oh, so the ref screwed up again, huh? 71.
He would only have 50. He would have 57.
Thanks, ref. Remember, March New Year's resolution for the NBA, better officiating. But let's
put it for the NFL too.
You put it for MLB also.
Well, MLB sucks. Go ahead.
What'd you say with the union reps? Right. By the way, Donovan Mitchell just tweeting out, man, Mike Conley, please. Somebody, I guess, Mike Conley.
Are you kidding
Mike Conley
me?
still play for Utah, right?
Yeah, he right there.
Oh,
Yeah, right there.
He don't have the T-shirt on.
Okay.
That's for sure not his hair. Go ahead.
Beto said 72 points combined with Robin Lopez.
It was kind of like Kobe and Kwame.
Yep. Remember, Kwame was setting the screens and everything, right?
Yeah, they had 82 combined too.
Yeah. That's why Beto made that reference. But let's talk about Donovan Mitchell. So last night, Donovan Mitchell had 71 points. Oh, we're going to talk about these 71 points, Candace and Drea.
That 71 was crazy.
71 points, 11 assists.
That's the most important. That's the most impressive thing to me.
8 rebounds, and he was 21 for 34 from the field. He was an efficient 71 points. Yes.
You mean to tell me this man almost had a 70-point triple-double?
Yes. A week after Luka had 60-20 had a 60-20 game.
Dog, I know everybody's impressed with the 71. Don't get me wrong.
But 11 assists, bro, like Marcus.
To go with the 71.
Oh, and to your point you brought up beforehand, all those assists were 2-pointers, so he counted for 99 points.
By the way, it's the same game DeMar DeRozan dropped 44 on his own.
Who cares?
Just saying.
Wow.
DeMar DeRozan dropped 44, and it's an afterthought.
That's wild.
Imagine you drop 44, nobody cares.
Yeah, it happened last night.
You have to fight Donovan Mitchell.
Who was guarding him?
Nobody,
apparently.
That wouldn't happen when Lonzo was playing. All right, go ahead.
About at 68.
Lonzo ain't scared.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody over there scared.
Well,
that's true.
What did Caruso wasn't playing? Where my guy Caruso, man?
Didn't matter.
It really didn't, but I'm just saying.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah, Donovan Mitchell last night, and that's just to talk about this. When we're talking about this, the scoring in the NBA has been insane. Look at last night. Donovan Mitchell had 71. You had 54 from Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Klay went crazy.
You had the 44 from DeRozan. I think Embiid had a 40-point game. LeBron had another 40-point game.
Paul George dropped 46 against the Pacers.
We just watched Giannis go for a double nickel.
Yeah.
The scoring in the NBA, and right now Luka's leading the NBA in scoring right away. And this is a week after we watched here in this studio, Luka Doncic go for 60, 20, and 15.
That's crazy. It's because it's more possessions. You know, it's not even just the lack thereof of defense. It's a lot more possessions. The game's a lot faster. They're not draining the clock no more. Everybody's shooting within the first 8 seconds.
Let me see something real quick.
So that's kind of ridiculous.
Mark doing some research. Vince says, Nick, I hope USC got defense. I feel bad for Caleb Williams yesterday. And
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Because if I was Caleb, I'm fighting everybody in the locker room that's on defense. But that's a whole different story.
Drea asks, I hate these extra out numbers. Where's the defense? Not many teams play it. Let me just be clear. This is the D'Antoniism of the NBA. But
the guys that are dropping these type of numbers aren't like these guys are like top tier players in the league. They're not like there's like they're not.
This wasn't like Corey Brewer dropping 50 points.
These are guys that are legitimately very good, like some of the best players at their position for sure. If not some of the best players in the league.
Beto blames it on the fact there's no hand checking in the 3-point line. Well,
what's stop? Why nobody stop looking at 100 or 78?
Well, is this the Steph Curry effect?
Or 72.
I wouldn't say it's not totally the Steph Curry effect.
Or 70.
I think everyone wants to mimic what Golden State has, but Steph Curry is a once-in-a-generation shooter. So y'all saying all these Brodies getting the Jordan rules? Are they getting the Jordan?
Shout out to Ms. Lay.
They said, Josh said, how did Corey Brewer catch a straight? He did have a 50-point game.
He had 53.
Tony Delk too.
And by the way, I posted that in the chat. That's right. Tony Delk was good. I hate him when he was with the Kings, though.
Corey Brewer for sure the weakest person to score 50, though.
Como style steadies, man.
John, you keep saying that wrong, dog.
Who steadies?
Are you kidding me?
You gotta emphasize more. Never mind.
I'm
that's
for
crazy.
Sure, it's not steadies.
I'm 1,000% sure.
Wilt was playing against me, Beto, and John. Way more talent now. I still think Wilt get 100 in this league.
Look, Wilt got 100. Wilt get 100.
By the way, he said, so did Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings was good, though.
Brandon Jennings wasn't weak.
Brandon Jennings was a baller.
Yeah, man, don't diss Brandon Jennings.
Literally the weakest person to score 50 is for sure Corey Brewer. I can't think of nobody sorry.
You said it's challenges outside?
No, he said Brandon Jennings and that's on Southside.
Oh.
Hey, relax, man.
So yeah, it was good last night. By the way, are we paying? Are we paying attention to what Brooklyn is doing right now?
Is this the fastest pace the NBA seen? Because I thought I could have sworn that like in the 80s, the pace.
Nah,
was
pace and
faster.
pass was fast in the 80s. Pace was fast in the 80s.
Let me tell you something.
When D'Antoni brought in 7 seconds or less in the mid 2000s.
In my opinion, from what I've seen, the 90s had some of the more exciting basketball, but there was a lot of good basketball played in the 80s for sure. Like even when I watched some of those games, those guys were no joke. There was a lot of good scores during that time. There's a lot of good there's a lot of good big men in the league. It was like a well balanced during that time. And everybody you had to play defense in order to be on the court too.
Yeah, Dre. We talking about Brooklyn. Mark said it before the show. Kyrie different. Are y'all paying attention to what Brooklyn is doing right now since Jock Vaughn is taking over?
I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. Kyrie Irving is better than Damian Lillard, but go ahead.
I'm not saying what. I mean
no.
I get what you're saying.
That's what people that think different.
Oh, that was from our conversation after the show last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same conversation. Yeah, another conversation we had after the show last week. Shout out to D-Fan, though. Sorry to D-Fan, though. But Kyrie better than Rondo.
Oh, for sure.
DJ says 90s was all man-to-man defense. By the way, Kinsey said OKC put up 150 on Boston tonight.
Yeah, they did. That's because they had like 3 players that scored around 25 points.
Just wait till next year when they get Chet Holmgren and they have Victor. With Josh Giddey and SGA. Come on, man.
Wilt scored 70 points or more 5 times in his career.
That's insane, dude. Hey, Josh said Kyrie just ain't better than Dame. Why not? We gotta get Josh back in studio real soon to have this debate. All right, make a note. That's a note. Josh gonna be coming to the studio. Him and Nick gonna debate Kyrie versus Dame.
A lot of people say will pick Dame because they say Dame play in the West.
I don't care where Dame play at. Dame can play on the moon.
What? Casey said, "Well, I gotta catch that Rondo straight, John." I didn't mention. You lucky I didn't mention any calling out names last week.
I mean, Kinsey,
you were batting 1,000 at the end of 2022.
You saying that you choose Rondo over Chris Paul is saying that Rondo is a top 5 to 10 point guard of all time.
Hey, Josh,
and that sounds crazy.
Kinsey said Rondo better than your boy Darren Williams.
Yes, that was insane. And he said it like I disrespected Rondo by saying that he was better too. Like it was like, are you serious? Like no way. Like that's crazy.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
But are we really paying
Dame carried his team to the playoffs. Kyrie didn't.
Carry what team? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're not gonna act like
Josh said Kinsey a moron.
we're gonna act like that Damon never had no good talent around him.
Rondo said Rondo's the second best pure point guard I ever seen with my own eyes. Hold the heck up!
Wait, what? No, I didn't read that.
Beto said Rondo's the second best pure point guard I've ever seen with my own eyes.
Kinsey said that.
No, Kinsey said Rondo got chips. And
I don't give a damn if he got championships.
What? Doritos?
He was the 4th best player on that team.
Wait, the second best pure point guard?
Did Jason Kidd not exist?
Who's one?
Obviously, I'm assuming it's Irvin Magic Johnson, right?
So you mean to tell me you talking about pure point guards?
Come on, man.
Rondo was, man, see, y'all make me disrespect Rondo by saying off the wall stuff like that. I ain't trying to disrespect him.
Are we really finna forget how many pure point guards? So Jason Kidd not a pure point guard?
Or John Stockton?
John Stockton not a pure point guard? Chris Paul not a pure point guard?
Hell, Andre Miller? He's a pure point guard. I'm choosing Andre Miller over Rondo. I'm sorry.
He said Jason Kidd, then Rondo.
We talking about Kyrie.
Jason Kidd, then Rondo.
We talking about Kyrie Irving, his godfather too.
Rod Strickland, yep, for sure.
Yeah, Rondo not better than Rod Strickland.
No way.
New York, Portland, Washington, you name it. DePaul, he not better than Rod Strickland. Come on, Kinsey, man. I never watched Magic live. I didn't either. Look.
I did.
That's what YouTube is for, dog.
I watched him live.
I was a kid when it happened, but still, I know he's the greatest point guard of all time. I've always said it's Magic, then it's Jason Kidd. Rondo basketball IQ is hella high, but that's about it.
Exactly.
Shout out to DJ. Rondo is top 30 in point guards, but he did give the business in that he did give him
I mean, he was. I mean, he look. Rondo at his best over there was what, the third best player?
He was the fourth.
No, I'm talking about when at his best, he was the third best player.
So we're saying he was better than Ray Allen?
Ray Allen left the team already.
Okay, so then it was when Ray Allen left, it was Jason Terry. Drea said, "Where's Ashton Kutcher? We're getting punked with this take."
Yeah, that's crazy. Rondo over Chris Paul. That didn't even sound right.
He said Rondo said they got chips. I was like, yeah, I got Doritos and
guess what? The Suns would have had more chips if they would have had Chris Paul.
Huh? What did Beto say?
First of all, Beto, I just misread the name wrong. I didn't see it was. I saw it was Kinsey. Relax.
Trying to put me in. Put it all. Whoa.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not doing that to no man. First of all.
Whoa. All I'm saying, Rondo's better than a few point guards of his era.
Because he managed to galvanize his team. Name me who he was better than in his era.
Time out. Hold on, time out. What year was Rondo at? Around the time Rondo was his best?
He got drafted in 06.
No, Rondo.
09, probably 08 to 2012.
All right, so he's not better than Derrick Rose.
No, not better than Chris Paul. He wasn't better than Darren Williams. He wasn't better
than Steve Nash.
He wasn't better than Russell Westbrook.
Jason Kidd was still playing during that time, wasn't he?
He was at the end of the road, but still
choosing Jason Kidd. He won a chip. Hey, look, you want to talk about? He won a chip too.
I can only imagine Jason Kidd with that Celtics team.
Look what he did with the Nets.
That Jason Kidd with that Celtics team would have been crazy.
Dog.
I'm not. And first of all, Beto, pause.
The peaches attached. What?
Huh? Mo, what are you talking about?
Mo.
What the heck?
Mo.
All right, look, I'm about to go. I'm about to look up something right quick. Y'all go right ahead.
Mid.
Who's mid? Kinsey, come on, dog.
Must be a Denver. No,
dog. Kinsey.
No, ain't no Denver. First of all, slow down.
Kinsey. You said Steve Nash is mid, but you defending Rondo?
So since Mo brought up Denver, Rondo was better than Chauncey Billups?
No.
All right, man.
That's crazy.
College football.
All right, let's go there.
What?
Hey, Drea, calm down.
What the hell?
Hey, calm down, Drea.
No, fam. Just go by the preparation H.
What the heck are they talking about? Yo, this ain't about being in the league. It's about winning. Despite being a Lakers fan, Rondo would impact his team. Look at him in Chicago.
What about him in Chicago?
You said it's not about being better.
Oh, you were talking about people impacting teams? Look at Chris Paul with OKC. Look at Chris Paul with the Clippers.
Rondo was not way better than no Chauncey Billups. Kinsey, stop. Appreciate the compliment, Dre. Yo, Josh, calm down. Hey, look here. I don't know where this whole
sitting on what.
I don't know what they talking about. Let's get to college football.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Hey, was Rondo better than Baron Davis?
No.
Well.
Oh, insane. So the New Year's Six Bowls happened. Happened over the weekend. We was here Friday watching my Vols beat Clemson. Shout out to Tennessee.
That was literally the Orange Bowl.
No, Beto. We're not saying Chris Paul's the GOAT. He's just better than Rondo. The GOAT is to me is Irvin Magic Johnson. And Dre and Josh, y'all got jokes, but I don't know what y'all talking about though.
Are you kidding me?
But obviously we had the bowl games. So my Tennessee Vols beat Clemson. We saw Alabama smoke Kansas State in the Sugar Bowl.
I didn't waste my time watching that game.
And by the way, yesterday, no surprise, but the official announcement: Bryce Young, Will Anderson, Jahmyr Gibbs all announced they're going in the draft.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Kinsey said F college football. And then obviously the Rose Bowl, Penn State smokes Utah.
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
And then next, USC Trojans get upset in the Cotton Bowl to Tulane.
Our defense is sorry.
And then there's the college football playoff. TCU, he was here by Trail on assignment.
Huh?
he would have been talking about TCU. He picked TCU over Michigan. And then Mark's Georgia Bulldogs continue their road to going back-to-back as they defeated Ohio State.
Kind of floor.
Let me tell y'all something.
No, kind of floor real quick. Kind of floor real quick.
Oh, go ahead, my brother. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. You're the last team standing right now.
Hold on.
I got to make my apologies as loud as the disrespect.
Yes, sir.
To who?
His defense.
Nope. No, my defense is sorry.
No. Our defense is sorry.
No. I'm apologizing to the defense.
Your quarterback?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he showed up.
So it was getting disrespectful for a minute, and so that's why I said, I want my apologies be as loud as the disrespect.
That's right.
Stetson Bennett, he did his thing in the fourth quarter, Doc. So
he should be an NFL vet right now.
Kenzie said our defense can't stop a damn note. Yeah, the dude been in college 6 years, but hey, I can't clown.
He's the same age as Josh Allen.
Hey, I can't even clown.
Both y'all quarterbacks the same age.
I can't even clown. My quarterback was in his 6 years too, so I can't even clown. Well, Kenzie said our defense can't stop a nosebleed.
No, Mo said Martha probably tastes like Metamucil.
Whoa, okay, next.
Oh my Lord.
Okay.
Josh said Martha tastes like amoxicillin.
Ew.
Are you kidding me?
That's crazy, dog.
That's nasty, bro. Nick.
Yeah.
Before and we'll get back to Mark. Look ahead to this, and we'll talk more about the college football championship on Friday, and we'll let Mark give a little preview tonight. But Nick, USC, Lincoln Riley. He brought the Big 12 offense, and apparently he brought the Big 12 defense with him to Southern California.
Oh no, he didn't. Our defense was sorry last year too. But
ouch. I was trying to help the brother. Sorry, Lincoln.
No. See, this is the difference though. This year we had an offense that was good enough to hide a lot of the flaws that our defense has. Our defense early on was getting turnovers. Guess what? All of a sudden that stopped. And when that stopped, our real defense showed up. Trash.
What else, Snowman?
Y'all know how many touchdowns Caleb Williams had in that game?
3?
I think you said 5.
5?
5 touchdowns. Imagine you having 5 touchdowns in the game, a bowl game, and lose.
Are you kidding me?
Mark, I think Patrick Graham calls USC's defense as well.
Patrick Graham Harrell. Well, Graham Harrell's the offensive guy. I'm just saying.
Selling Grahams.
Yeah, Graham Cracker, whoever it was, it wasn't working. Our defense is terrible, and if I'm Lincoln Riley, this upcoming season, the transfer portal, I will be going after pass rushers. I'll be going after secondary people. I'll go after anybody that can play defense.
By the way, Dre says, "Side note, I heard y'all got a little man chat with one of my close friends." Whoa!
Oh,
a little man chat.
What is a little man chat?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
Fam. What's a little man chat?
What
y'all doing?
I'm afraid that might be something.
And I ain't been called little man since I was a kid.
That might be disrespectful to a certain community of people.
2 wins clubs?
Hype, what's good?
Hype, what up with it, bro?
Oh, Sebastian. Dre know Sebastian? Dre know Bass?
Are you kidding me?
Wait.
Whoa.
What is going on?
Dre know Bass?
Yo, now Lisa saying, who's a little man?
Huh?
Nope.
Little Bass? All right.
Nick, you think we need dominant defense to win a title or just a solid defense?
Oh, no, we have, not yet. I'm going to tell him about the show. How we was running a little late.
Look, Kenzie, if our defense was a middle-of-the-pack defense, we would be in the college football playoffs right now. A middle-of-the-pack defense would have got us undefeated this year. That's how good our offense was this year. Our offense, in my opinion, could score on anybody. Our problem was defense. And the thing was, all year, I've been saying, the one team I've always been worried about was Utah, because Utah is a very physical team, and our defense is not good. They cannot handle being physical. And I knew that was going to be our downfall, even if we would have made the playoffs. If we would have made the playoffs when against Michigan, they probably would have smoked us because they got out physical our defense.
Yo, did Mo just ask if Little Bass is a 2-pump chump?
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, first off, why they call him Little Bass? That's crazy.
Me?
Dog, what is going on? Oh, here go Fat.
FUSC.
Mo, chill.
What was Notre Dame's bowl game?
They won. They beat South Carolina.
I feel like we playing
who?
South Carolina.
Yeah, they beat South Carolina. That really,
the team y'all couldn't beat?
Yeah, that ticks me off even more.
Are you kidding me?
Ticks me off even more.
Are you kidding me?
That ticks me off even more. Trust me.
That's crazy.
I don't even see Fat.
Yeah, Fat just came in and said FUSC. And then, obviously, Hype said trash defense.
Our defense is trash.
He's like, y'all can't bring that defense to the Big Ten. I was telling that.
Man, look. Here's the thing.
Hey, Dre, come on. See, y'all just called it. I didn't call him that. Nah.
That's cool. Keyword 7 out of 8.
We beat South Carolina just like we beat USC last 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, but
hey, Fat, get Michigan out of here too.
Yeah. Shout out to North Carolina. You know, y'all lost the Pitt the other day.
Oh! All right.
Already marketing. We beat South Carolina. But yeah, Mark, your boys are going back to the Natty against TCU Monday night at SoFi. By the way, y'all want to know what the get-in prices for them tickets are right now?
I don't even want to know.
500.
I think I saw on TickPick it was $870. It was $879.
Are you kidding me?
When I checked it, it was before. It was even before. It was when they first announced the playoffs.
Okay.
It was like 500 to sit in the nosebleeds. So I must have went up.
It ain't about to be two more of them get Michigan's out of here.
We'll beat North Carolina.
Are you kidding me?
So $2.2 million.
Shout out to Amari DiMaccardo. That's my homie Emsley's little brother who's played running back, and he's number 3 for TCU. He destroyed Michigan.
Speaking of Michigan,
yeah, we can pick the games on Friday.
All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Because obviously there's no Thursday night football. So, by the way, speaking of Michigan, Jim Harbaugh's in the news again. So last year, obviously, Jim Harbaugh was in the news last coaching cycle. He did take an interview with the Vikings. They went with Kevin O'Connell, the Rams OC.
Ended up being the right decision.
It was either going to be him or Raheem Morris. One of the Rams coordinators was going to Minnesota. They went with the offensive guy, who was also on that Washington staff with McVay and Shanahan and LaFleur and Zach Taylor.
They had an all-star offensive coaching staff and couldn't put up 13 points consistently.
No, I did not, Josh. Calm the heck down. And Lay, calm down.
What Lay say?
The hard balls.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Where the hard balls at?
No, Josh said no, I did not call him that. Josh, calm down.
Well, you called him Jim Harbaugh?
No, I called him Jim Harbaugh.
Just call him Jim.
James.
Just call him the coach of Michigan.
Yeah, the coach of the team that lost.
According to Jim?
The coach that lost to his brother in the Super Bowl. No, I did not, Lisa. Calm down. No, I did not, Lisa. Calm down. But Jim Harbaugh's in the news because now the reports are he's going to a lot of people believe he's now going back to the NFL. And there are already the rumors that he's had conversations with my Broncos. It came out today that he had a conversation with the Panthers. We expect that he's going to have conversations with the Colts.
I think going to the Panthers.
David Tepper, who's the owner, they're going to swing for the fences. Our new owners are going to swing for the fences. And I found out that Condoleezza Rice, who's part of our ownership group, of course, who Jim Harbaugh knows for her as a Stanford alum.
What happened, dog?
Is going to be a part of the coaching process. So the question is, when Nick is back here, we'll get his thoughts. But I start with you, Mark. Let's say Harbaugh leaves.
Right.
what his tenure at Michigan was blank.
Average. I think if he was to stay another 2 to 4 years and keep building on it,
Hey, Hypes, calm down.
and keep building on what he's been doing the last couple of years,
Right.
then it'd be it'll probably be better. But I mean, for the longest he couldn't beat Ohio State. He wasn't no Big Ten. He wasn't a Big Ten championship. This is his first one he won this year, right?
Yeah. Nick, all right, Sister Mark. I'm actually and ask you guys in the comment. I see Josh already. Paco in the house.
Paco.
All right, here's the question: if Jim Harbaugh leaves for the NFL,
Yeah.
his tenure at Michigan was blank. Mark says, you said, say it again, Mark. Shout out to Bianca in the house. You never late, Bianca. You said you said his tenure was what?
Average.
Average.
Josh said disappointing.
Underwhelming.
It's a good word. Yo, calm down, Mark.
Oh,
Why underwhelming? So
no,
that's what we're doing?
it wasn't even a jab step. It was just a straight up shot.
Pull up.
Yeah, it's Klay Thompson last night.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all shut up. Happy New Year to you too.
I say it's underwhelming
Happy New Year,
because he went up over there. There was a lot of hype about him going up over there, and it's just like, look, I dealt with the dude when he was over there at Stanford. It seemed like as soon as he got Stanford looking good and whatever, he took off.
By the way, SGA didn't play tonight.
And they still, that's crazy, dog. And they still dropped 150?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because Josh Giddey and everybody, I think Josh Giddey dropped like 30 or something crazy. But it seems like every time his team start getting to that point where they're good, he leaves.
Beto said his tenure was unsuccessful. Josh, calm down.
Hype said where was they at before him?
Who?
Michigan.
They were trash.
They were trash.
Well, they went through this.
They went through. Their problem was they went through a bunch of bad hires, and they had
Rich Rod, Brady Hoke.
They weren't. Don't get me wrong. He's not bad, but just because you brought trash up the average doesn't mean you did anything.
Like I said, if he stayed a couple of more years
and
build on what he did the last couple of years,
yes, because this is the best. Because he finally realized,
because he beat Ohio State last year,
exactly,
and he won the Big Ten this year,
and he beat them convincingly this year.
Yeah,
I think Beto said he said unsuccessful. Mark said disappointment. I'm going to say incomplete.
Yeah,
it's incomplete.
Especially, they got.
Dre said Josh always on time like Ashanti. Wow. It was incomplete because you didn't win a championship. And all those years, Urban Meyer owned the Big Ten, then Ryan Day owned the Big Ten, and in the last 2 years, you finally
he was a big name in the Big Ten.
And you supposed to be one of the highest paid coaches. By the way, another horrible Skip Bayless take that Jim Harbaugh is the best coach of college football. I'm sorry, I didn't know Nick Saban retired, but okay.
When the hell did he say that?
His first year at Fox, first year at FS1. Yeah, he's better than Nick Saban. I was like, yeah, Nick Saban said, I bet. Okay.
Yeah, okay, good luck.
But if he went there and bring them back, he did go there and bring them back to prominence, as Beto said, but I think it's incomplete because if he doesn't win the championship. He got him to the playoffs these last 2 years.
It's hard to win a championship.
It is.
It's hard to win a championship.
And he's brought in some dope recruiting classes.
Yes, he has.
Listen, I've always said win a championship. Him getting to the playoffs.
No championship, Beto.
Him getting to the playoffs last couple of years, is where the line was drawn for him, for me at least. Mm-hmm. Because you know what I'm saying, like seeing Michigan, no disrespect to any Michigan fans be out here, but Michigan was just like another one of them teams before the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like nobody. Even last year in the playoffs when Georgia played them,
we all knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, but like to see him there and to see them beat Ohio State last year, you can see them starting to move in the right direction. And then this year they beat Ohio State convincingly, dog. So it was like, okay, they should have beat TCU, but things happen.
Oof. I definitely think they beat him if Blake Horn plays.
Oof. Well, that game went, I don't know.
Well, but still, the game still was a close game, but I don't know, that kid was good. But yeah.
Does he play defense?
No.
Because their defense is the reason why they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Beto said, "Where is Siobhan to answer for this Harbaugh situation?" Yeah, we got it. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, hit her up. I know what.
When are we going to stop giving talk to that 1,000-year-old mummy?
Well, we did that earlier, and it's over. Paco says Harbaugh lost his whole career until the last 2 years to the Ohio State. Really had to put the Ohio State Paco. But I still got to give him respect. He made it back. He made it to back-to-back college football playoffs.
I'm glad to see Paco in here.
Yeah,
for sure. You know, I'm not the biggest Jim Harbaugh fan, but like you said, the last 2 years have definitely been very good years for Michigan. I haven't seen. This is the best I've seen Michigan since
Charles Woodson.
Well, yeah. I don't know. They played when they went against USC, got bulldozed. They was pretty good that year.
True. Oh, in the Rose Bowl. Huh?
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, they was pretty good that year. But this is the best I've seen them since they lost to what you call Appalachian State.
By the way, Dre,
For sure.
Siobhan is expecting right now.
Shout out.
She's seen up the circle of trust with Solano cap. So yeah, she's expecting right now. So shout out.
Paco.
All right, DJ, we'll talk to you on Friday.
Paco, no, I said this to everybody who asked me. Ohio State played the better game that game. It's just winners win.
And now, next Monday night at SoFi, March Georgia Bulldogs look to be the first team since Alabama to go back to back.
You know who went to back to back before them?
Huh?
You know who went back to back before them?
If I'm not mistaken, was it Florida?
Nah, Florida didn't go back to back.
No.
USC.
Wow.
And before them, it was Nebraska in the 90s.
I sure will, Reyes. I sure will.
You're absolutely right.
But yeah, no. Listen, I'm gonna just come out and say it. Our defense been playing like we already on the road. Our defense been playing like shit.
Yeah.
But our defense played like shit against LSU in the SEC championship, and they played again. Like the traffic wouldn't let them get to from Athens to Atlanta.
You know, Beto said the Big Ten just can't get over the hump, just like my Centennial Apaches, that other Big Ten. Yeah, that's right. They won in 06 and 08.
Yeah. But that Florida dynasty was great though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They had a bunch of killers on it. Never mind.
Bunch of killers and dope dealers.
Wow, so they was a bunch of jail felonies on the team.
There was some insurance fees. Hey. I know. What?
Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, man,
Florida literally had to kill the gangs and the dope dealer.
Yeah.
All on the same team.
Westside
Connection.
Yeah, nah. Our defense got a button it up for one more game, and then you know what I'm talking about.
Yo, Hype said we're not talking about off the field.
Yeah.
Hype a Gator fan. I forgot, man.
He said we talking about off the field stuff.
Shout out to Paco. That was a good game. I told you. I think I told you in the group chat I'm not talking mess to you because y'all did play great that game.
Oh, Utah and the Kings are it's a tight game right now. Utah's only up one. Yeah.
CJ Stroud might be.
My bad, Beto.
I need to start talking about
You see what
CJ
Beto
Stroud.
said?
What do you say?
He's like, "Hey, Mark, I'm only pitching in for so many fines. Relax with that with the potty."
Hey, no, I just need everybody can pitch in for the first one.
Yeah.
The second one that was on me. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to start talking about CJ Stroud. You got to be my quarterback next year.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So obviously,
he gone, right?
Yeah, he just haven't announced yet, but
CJ Stroud.
No, I'm saying he might be my quarterback next year.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
No, he won't. Y'all got the best quarterback in the country, right?
No.
Tennessee?
No. I'm talking about the Raiders.
Well, and he balled Saturday.
Oh, yes, he did.
He balled Saturday. So
yes,
yeah,
he did.
That was
you talking about Stidham?
He played
I was
very
talking
well.
about CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud was too.
Oh yeah, he was nice.
Oh, he played.
Was
Oh
nice.
man.
Hey, Ohio State offensive line went crazy that game.
Yes, they did.
Shout out to them.
Oh, shout out to Orlando Pacers in the house. Talking about Ohio State on lineman. Yeah, Yeah. Ohio State. They
That's
came. They came to play.
But shout out to Georgia. Hopefully, by next Tuesday we'll be looking at back-to-back champions. Our defense got to button some stuff up, and then I'm talking about we can do that. And it's here in LA.
That's right.
That'll be dope.
I'm gonna see a lot of. I guarantee me and Trove can see a lot of Georgia fans in the downtown area.
You might see a lot of
TCU.
Yeah. Definitely gonna see them.
Yeah, because
they travel.
Yeah, not even just that. Mari, he's from Inglewood, so you might see a lot of people be repping just because of that alone. Yeah. So
matter of fact, the day I know because the buses were Utah and Penn State.
You can't say that involved Penn State. That's crazy.
Yo, my bad.
Yo, that's wild, John.
I didn't even think about that. I apologize.
I
apologize.
That's crazy, dog.
But the charters was at the hotels still this morning. I mean, they left out this morning.
I'm gonna rewatch. What do y'all think about Skip's? Fuck Skip. No Shannon on the show either.
Shannon was busy. Our daughter was giving birth.
Yeah. Coincidentally, she gave birth around that time. I think he would have showed up regardless.
Yeah, I'm not saying why he wasn't there, but I do know that he had his granddaughter today.
He'll be there tomorrow.
Kid today, so.
And I'm pretty sure he's gonna have something. I'm pretty sure he didn't say something to Skip.
He's choke Skip. Never mind.
He should have after off of that disrespectful comments.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, Beto, calm down.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
Calm down. Calm down, Beto. Do we want Derek Carr or keep Russell?
Are you kidding me?
Another. Hey, Dre.
He said a quarterback with more bathrooms and touchdowns. That's hilarious.
By the way, Russell Wilson actually has more touchdowns than bathrooms now, so that joke is dead.
But it took the week 17 for him to do that.
Hey,
that's not good.
Stuff happens.
In the bathroom.
Exactly.
I think Devontae Adams got more touchdowns than him.
He probably does. I mean, Jack got more touchdowns than the whole dang Broncos offense.
Are you kidding me?
Use Carr. Carr went to go. He went to go cry in the car.
Once again, crying in the car is extremely crazy.
Well, his brother was had to make the case for him today.
There's no case to be made for Carr. Listen, if you're a team that has a lot of talent that feel as if you're a quarterback away from taking the next step, go ahead and get him on your team. He's never played with a good defense, so you never know what's going to happen.
Paco San Lakers. You know what that means.
I ain't got no time for all that right now.
Yo, Drea, calm down. I don't know where this.
I don't know where this is coming from. This is wild.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, John getting called a Bronco earlier was well. No, they said you want to ride a Bronco. That was crazy.
What, my OJ?
Are you kidding me?
Orenthal.
Proof the justice system don't always get it right.
Yeah.
What?
Don't fit. He wants to quit. R.I.P. Johnny Cochran.
We'll can we get our 51 real quick?
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Yo,
Mark is muted, dog.
Y'all might need to send Mark. Y'all might need to start a GoFundMe for all these fines that Mark is accumulating.
Mark is crazy, dog.
We got to start a GoFundMe for Mark because he's accumulating a lot of fines.
Yo, that was insane. Oh, Mark's back, y'all. Mark's back. Mark's back.
Wait, I got a fine, but John the one that said it? That's wild, dog.
Technically, I didn't even say that.
That's favoritism, I think.
I didn't even say that.
People got a Brady contract with the rest.
Oh, that's wild.
But yeah,
I wish we could talk about them when they're. Y'all can. Y'all can talk about us when we're not in Area 51.
Yeah, y'all area 51 in the whole comment section.
Pretty much, yeah. Nobody sees except for us.
And we don't be talking about y'all. I just thought John said something and it couldn't be said on air.
No. Oh yeah, it definitely couldn't be said on air.
I got kicked off the show.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you walking on thin ice already.
Yo. Drea said, "Don't be scared. Say it so we can hear it."
Huh? Oh yeah. Well, tune in to Twitter later on. And follow hi, I'm Mark 1.
Or tune in Thursday to No Rules with Mark and Will. With Mark and Will, the Power Five have been ready. All that.
It's no Area 51 on.
Yes, there's no Area 51 on No Rules.
No,
that is the birthplace of Area 51.
That show is Area 51.
It is. And it ain't G14 classified. I'll tell you
get
that
fined
much.
if you don't cuss. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It really do.
What you say, huh?
Excuse me?
Dre said tweeted.
All right, I tweeted.
At Hi, I'm Mark. At Hi, I'm Mark on Twitter. Be careful. Yeah.
People in the comments can't get fined, can we? Kenzie, because you should have been fined.
Kenzie should have been. If Kenzie ain't got kicked out, y'all good.
Kenzie would have been suspended right now if he was.
For sure.
He would have been like the Dennis Rodman of the comment section.
Kenzie, Trell, and Josh be going crazy.
Yeah.
Twitter requires you to include curse words, otherwise it won't get posted.
I agree, Beto.
That's crazy, right?
That's a good play, 13. All right.
Was that Keegan Murray? I'm asking, was like the kid, the rookie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Dog. Wait. Dog. OKC had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people score above 20 points.
And no SGA.
Where are they playing at? Oklahoma City?
They were in Boston.
No, they were in OKC.
Oh, they were in OKC?
Boston left his defense at home.
There was no Jason Tatum.
I heard
Jason Tatum did play.
But then I think they said Marcus Smart got ejected.
When? He played 26 minutes.
He must got ejected in the second half.
Man, I don't think it mattered. I'm gonna be honest with you because
Paco's Thursday, 6:00.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, I'll make sure we
get your popcorn ready.
It's about to be wild.
Get your popcorn ready for No Rules.
Josh Giddey had 25.
Baller.
Trey Mann had 21.
Who?
Exactly. Isaiah Joe had 21.
Who?
Exactly. Lewis Dort had 23.
Luke Dort.
Luke Dort,
cool.
my fault. And
That'll sound the Marshawn.
And Jalen Williams had 21.
OKC had 122 at the end of the third quarter. Wow.
Oh, Mike Muscala played.
All right.
Don't say that dude's name around me, man.
But to
freaking traded him from traded Subas for that guy.
But to Paco's point, LeBron has been killing. I do want to get LeBron some credit here.
He is, man. I don't even know.
In his last 10 games, he had one game under 30.
Yeah, he's had
over 28 game.
Yeah, and he's been shooting way more efficient.
Just stop shooting threes. For my sake and for Dre's sake, Dre gets upset when LeBron shoots threes.
I get upset anytime the Lakers shoot threes.
Yeah,
I told her that.
I told you my plan. What I would do, right?
Yeah, sub him every time they shoot three.
Anytime shoot three, sub.
Yeah.
Except, oh no, he's not even on your team no more.
Who?
Matt Ryan.
They should have. He's been their best 3-point shooter.
He's not even playing in Minnesota.
He wasn't playing with y'all that much either.
He hit the game winner, and Lakers said, "All right, enough of that."
That's crazy.
He tied the game up, and Lakers said, "Enough of that."
Said, "Whoa." Kenzie said, "No Rules is about to be the Kim K sex tape." Whoa!
Excuse me.
He said about to be Kim K sex tape. Wow, that was actually not a good reference because that was boring. All right, go ahead. Should have stood there.
That's funny. I don't know, Paco. They gotta.
Hey, Hank, if you still in here, dog, we still gotta get up with you.
Yeah, he got sure. Yeah, right. He hit me up the other day, so got something to talk about. But yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna since there's no Thursday night football, we don't need to do any picks today. So we're gonna do the picks on Friday. So let us know Friday if you want to be a part of the pick segment. Hey, why did the Lakers sign JTA? JTA, I don't see him getting much run, or has he been here all this time? I don't get it. Why they don't? To me, Beto, they signed him to a veteran deal, so it was low risk, high reward.
Hey, Bass in the building now.
Hey,
in the building.
Bass. Matt Ryan is the player they needed, just a catch and shoot guy. I agree. I don't know what they're going to do with the trade deadline. Are they going to sign someone to a 10-day or something? I don't know. Again, I reiterate, will there ever be games this weekend? What games, Beto?
Oh, NFL games?
Oh.
Yeah, I think the NFL
they're going to play. We'll know.
They're definitely playing.
We'll definitely know by tomorrow. We'll definitely know by tomorrow, but I think they're playing.
NFL go play. not sure what Buffalo's gonna do.
I think that's the only team that everyone should be concerned about is Buffalo. I think everybody else plays.
Everybody's gonna play it.
All right, because they already announced the Saturday games are going to be Raiders, Chiefs, Jaguars, Titans.
Raiders who?
Yeah, y'all versus the Chiefs.
Oh,
and
are they sitting anybody this game? They got the number one spot.
No.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
why the game last night was
Very
really important.
Ooh,
There will be games this weekend. I think they play better.
That's tough.
And then Jaguars, Titans is for the AFC South.
that game's gonna be trash.
I agree, Dre. It makes me mad to say
That game's gonna be trash.
when everybody shoots a three.
Yo, how trash is Malik Willis not to be able to get no playing time right now? Like, what?
That just shows he's
Didn't
not
they
good.
say y'all supposed to draft him?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, y'all. Well, I don't know.
Well, they said the Steelers were too, but they took the right guy.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did.
The last guy to be announced by Franco Harris, rest in peace, was Kenny Pickett.
2 back-to-back game-winning draws.
By the way,
2 weeks in a row.
Kenny
By the way, they win on Sunday. They played the Browns on Sunday, so they win on Sunday. Another above 500 season for Mike Tomlin.
When everybody thought it was gonna be his first one. Mike Tomlin said, "I'm a leader of men." Remember that, y'all.
Shout out to the Pickett to the Picking connection.
Yo, Dre, we didn't say that. You said that. Well, that was Mo. That wasn't us.
No, that was somebody else in the chat.
That wasn't us. That was y'all in the comment section. But Paco said the Browns aren't losing Sunday. All right, man. No, I think Jacksonville's going to win, and they're going to be in the playoffs. Doug Peterson. See what happens when the coach gets a good quarterback? When the quarterback gets a good coach?
My BFF lives there in Jacksonville, and it's so fired up right now. Oh, at least, yeah. I'll text you later.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence has been playing well. Travis Etienne's been playing real. Sorry, Mike. Obviously, they probably need to re-up at wide receiver. Obviously, Marvin Jones is cool, but they probably need a real number one.
They already got one, Christian Kirk.
Like I said, they need to re-up at wide receiver. Boy, you want to talk about a contract? By the way,
Don't talk about contract, John.
No, I'm saying for wide receivers.
Oh, okay.
That was the reason why everyone else got paid.
I was gonna ask you how she's doing.
That contract is the reason why Tua got Tyreek Hill right now.
Pretty much. Why Devontae Adams got paid?
Pretty much. That one signing affected 4 teams. That's crazy.
All right. Lisa said she's going to Jacksonville for spring break. Enjoy. Shout out to Duval.
Wait, don't they do? Hold on, Air 51.
Yeah, they give out big.
Hey,
are we muted? Yeah, I'm not muted.
Why Beto gonna say any water parks in Jacksonville? Hey, Beto, calm down, man.
Did Paco tell Lisa to go down south? All right, y'all, come on, we gotta go.
All right. So I hope we was able to be a safe space for y'all with everything. Again, our prayers out to the Hamlin family. Continue prayers with Demar Hamlin. Prayers for T. Higgins, and just be careful. Just pray, and let's not try to be first to the news. Let's just try to be correct to the news, because everyone wants to be first, but no one wants to be right. Out of respect for the family, be careful who's out here tweeting for clout. Friday, we're going to preview again college football playoff, the Natty. March Georgia Bulldogs versus TCU. We'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about final week in the NFL season. We'll recap our midseason picks. Mark haven't stayed on the phone, so we'll recap. Did we get some of these division winners right? And we're also going to make our predictions on who's going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year.
Tupac.
They'll announce it. They're going to make the announcement tomorrow. Who are the 15 finalists? Who we think? Tupac isn't the Hall of Fame. But I ain't mad at you. And Black Monday. Sadly, but Black Monday is on the way. We already got 3 open vacancies. They named it
Who's
NFL.
they? Who's they?
NFL.
Who's they? The white people?
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
crazy.
Yeah. He said Kenny Lofton got snubbed. Oh, we're talking football. We're not talking baseball because we don't talk baseball Hall of Fame without Barry Bonds or Roger Clemens in the Hall of Fame or Kurt Schilling. We don't talk baseball Hall of Fame until Barry Bonds gets in the Hall of Fame and Pete Rose. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about all that on Friday. Our first Friday show of the new year. Yeah, that's right, Beto. Dr. Great Kenny Lofton. Lisa said those. Wow, really, Lisa?
What you say?
She said those darn white people. Yo, Drea, calm down. Yo, did she really just say that?
I'm out of here. Hey,
No
Drea.
way.
Did
No
she
way.
really just say that?
No way.
No, I'm
No
out
way.
of here. I'm out of here.
John, Mark, Nick, peace.
Fuck Skip Bayless.